seem like they don't jump on your wagon until it's moving. Shit, I've been telling you niggas to tune in. I'm a dog from the mud, I need a grooming. Pursuing, got a plug and got it booming. Shit, I'm heavy and they lightweight. I gotta play for a 9, boy, that's lightweight. All my white bitches hefty cause I like weight. It seem like all these niggas petty, they don't like cake. Don't get no lightweight, like damn. He looked like his mom and his dad. Took care about the yam, but he was raised by the Av.
All right, welcome to Regular Talk. I got a special guest on the couch today, man. This guy right here is one of the guys I used to get advice from. This guy right here who's really about the kids as well, too. He travels with them. He mentors them. He's a chef. He's a cook. He owns his own business. He does a lot of things, man. You can learn a lot from this man right here, man. I want to welcome my guest, Coach Warren, in the building, man. What's up, Coach?
What's happening, Captain? What's happening? Appreciate the time, man. Appreciate the time.
Absolutely, man. I built this platform, man, for guys like you, man. Guys that inspire me, I'm fans of, and I basically want pretty much my audience to hear your journey, man. So let's start from the beginning, man. Tell me about Wilkinsburg, childhood days, man.
I'm from Wilkinsburg, man. Born and raised. Childhood days was sports, man, was the best thing, the outlet for us, man. Baseball, football, basketball. So it was good, man. My dad coached a lot of kids, coached me, my brother, and everybody. But I played all Wilkinsburg baseball, played football up there. But I went to Central Catholic and St. Agnes as far as schools. But Wilkinsburg was it's a different society. It's its own borough. So growing up in Wilkinsburg, you're gonna learn different things in Homewood, Lincoln, Wilkinsburg. But it's a blessing. I grew up in Wilkinsburg. I learned a lot. Came up in the gang banging area in Wilkinsburg and everything. You know what I mean? So the things that I've learned from when I was a kid through Wilkinsburg, I talk about, let the kids know right from wrong all the time. And the biggest thing I tell them now is all that stuff that I used to do was lame. Like, for real, it was lame, man. I had to think about it. Put me in a situation that I didn't want to be in, but by God's grace, I'm still here, still doing what I can do. So that's what it's about, though, man. But Wilkinsburg is my beginning, though, man.
How was you as a student? Like, let's say 5th to 8th grade.
Well, I was cool in school. I was a good student, man, honestly, man. I always kept the average, 3.0 average from school. I never had a problem with school ever. You know what I mean? I never was a class clown. I wasn't a super popular kid. I was just normal, man. I'm cool. Like, I don't judge people from just looks or nothing like that. I gotta know you. You know what I mean? So, but school, I went to St. Agnes from kindergarten to 8th grade. From 9th grade to 12th grade, I went to Central Catholic. And then from there, I went to Bidwell. I went to ITT Tech. I went to DeVry. So I got engineering background. I got a culinary background.
How was that? I always say your 9th grade years, that's when your character start to build, though. So from you coming from Wilkinsburg, going to Central Catholic, like, how was that walking into that 9th grade year?
Man, it was, see, the difference really, like, I wanted to go to Central. Like, I didn't want to go to a public school or nothing like that. I chose to go to Central. I was blessed with a scholarship to go to Central as well, academic scholarship, things like that. Central was it was great because of the variety of people that was there. So I learned to adapt to the white society, middle, low, and high class, all in one school. Besides dealing with dudes from Homewood, Lincoln, Stan Heights, Wilkinsburg, East Hills that go to school as well. We mingle and everything like that. So, like, my freshman class was 1994. It was Central's biggest black student class ever. We came in 200 deep, all black from all around the city. But at the end of the year, when we graduated, we all ain't graduated together though. So, but we all started together. You know what I mean? Central taught me a lot about discipline, honestly, man, because you had to wear a tie every day. You had to dress for success every day, honestly, and it taught me a lot of things, especially adapting to society and well-rounded people. And another thing that what Central taught me was I I can compete with anybody in the world, no matter their skin color.
You play sports?
Not Central, nope. I chose not to.
All right, so let's go. Let's go. Before we get into college, man. Streetwise, like from you not going to Wilkesburg, not being around your friends, how did you still kind of get caught up streetwise?
I was in the streets regardless. And I mean, you know, like honestly, like the streets, you can't run from the streets, but you can change. You know what I mean? So at my point in my life, I was involved in the streets. You know what I mean? Like I lost my dad when I was 16. And that's
God
when
bless.
I got heavy in the streets. You know what I mean? I lost a cure for a lot of things. So I chose the streets as far as, I ain't gonna say help, you know what I mean? Just an outlet, you know what I mean? So I sold drugs, I dibble-dabbled in that, things like that, you know what I mean? But it's part of life, man. It was life of society that I seen. I had to try it out, figure it out. It got me in trouble, you know what I'm saying? So I learned my lesson. I took heed from my lesson. When I sat down, I just thought about processing the change. And they got 7 years out of me in the penitentiary. So after that, I came up with a whole mindset of new vision, because I had a new life. I was changing. I don't want the street life. I didn't want the nickname no more. I didn't want the street life no more. I had a son. I had a whole new outlook on things. So I made the change for myself.
From transitioning from high school to, like you said, you went to college, did you know what you wanted to do after, like, leaving in college? Like, did you have a plan going to high school, what you wanted to be?
I had a plan since I was a kid. Like, you can ask my mom or whatever. I had a plan. We're going to go to St. Agnes, Central, and Notre Dame. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a lawyer. I like debate. I like discussions. I like, you know what I mean, figuring points out. But throughout life, things changed. I didn't want to be a lawyer no more. I like working with my hands. I was good with numbers. I went to school for engineering. So I graduated in May of '98 and went to school in June and went to Ohio because I wanted to get out of the society where I was at, because I was getting in trouble. So I needed a new outlook. Went to school. I liked school up there. You know what I mean? But then I was still young. I was only 18, 19. I was fresh. And I still was homesick all the time. So I would come home and I was still dibble and dabble. I was living both, school, come home, fuck with the streets, mess with the streets, things like that. So it was like I had to figure out what I wanted to do. I ain't really figure out, honestly, what I set my goal on till I sat down in prison, man. Like after school, I went to jail. When I came home, I really like I wanna be a chef.
Why do you think they don't push college like they used to?
Society now trades, man. You know what I mean? And it's like economic times as far as money. You know what I mean? Like a lot of colleges with the NIL and sports, a lot of colleges ain't trying to give up academic scholarships unless you 4.2, 3 point, you know what I mean, some of our students, but the trades is what is teaching kids life skills right now, helping them out building. Like honestly, my son just took a trade in school, welding. You know what I mean? My oldest son. You know what I mean? And I was proud of him because he attacked it on his own. He came to me like, Dad, next time I'll take this course. I didn't even know he was involved in it. So I was happy for him. You know what I mean? But trades are great, man. Like, trades are everyday living. Honestly, it's an everyday lifestyle. You can get a job, you can get paid apprentices, things like that. I'm not knocking college. There's nothing wrong with either, but nowadays you just gotta be real with yourself. A lot of kids don't like being in school as much. So a fast-paced thing like a trade, hands-on, more schools will help them.
How you getting into coaching?
I've been coaching since I was 13 years old, man. My mom and dad was coaches. My dad coached me and my brother since we was kids till he passed away when I was 16. My mom coached my sister. It was just in me. I was at the baseball field one day. My uncle asked me to coach this 5 or 6 year old team because the coach didn't show up. And we won. And I was pumped, you know what I mean? But I love coaching, bro, like really. I love to give back. I love seeing kids' expressions. That's the biggest thing in my program. Like I don't look for no payout. I look for kids' smiles and expressions on their faces when we go out of town and see different things they never seen and never thought they would see, things like that. That's what I want my program to be about. I know where I come from. I know a lot of these kids come from the quote unquote hood. You know what I mean? Don't have a bright outlook on things they can get outside of the hood. So if you're an athlete, if you're a scholar, you should always have a positive outlook on saying you can get out of your predicament. You know what I mean? So when it comes to coaching, it ain't about coaching. Like it's not even about basketball with me, bro. Like it's about helping these kids through life at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like coaching is just the outlet, it's an aspect of it, but like I really talk to my kids. I know my kids, I know what's going on with them. I pop up their schools, I care. And it ain't about my kids now, it's ones that I've been had. I still communicate with them. Like I really care to make sure they all right. Every kid ain't bad. You know what I mean? Like some kids act out because no one want to talk to them and figure out what their problem is. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm in it to win it, man. And it's not about me. It's about the youth. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can help them now, 20 years later, they're going to look out for Coach Warren, man. That's my dog. That's what I mean. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? Like, real talk.
What do you say to a kid that got 1 foot in and 1 foot out?
You gotta listen. It's a life decision you're going to make in the blink of an eye. You know what I mean? You gotta. This is the scenario I give them, man. I tell them, go in your bathroom, lock the door, look around. You live here for 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. Think about that. You ain't built for that life. Think about what you're going to do before you do it. A lot of these kids I coach, they think they tough. I appreciate but in reality, they ain't built for none of that type time. You know what I mean? Behind those walls is a different type of feeling. They ain't ready. So I keep it real with them all the way. Go in your bathroom. Lock the door. Sit in there for a whole day at least. See how that feels. People live that life for 15, 20 years. Are you willing to do that over a choice? Over a choice. Think about it, man. Like real talk, it's not worth it. And I talk to kids, I can show you, I talk to kids about every type of basis of life. I lived it, I've been through it. You talk to me about everything, and my door's always open for them. I lost my dad when I was 16. I lived the street life. I've been in jail. What you want to talk about? Been to college, been to school, got degrees, whatever you want to talk about. I've been there. Like real talk, so I give whatever I've been through to them. I ain't no gatekeeper. Ask me a question, I tell you. How'd you get this? I worked my ass off to get this. Nothing was given to me. My diner, me and my wife's diner, or summer camp, her home care agency, everything we do, we work our asses off for it. Both of us. You know what I mean? Without me, my wife does so much behind the scenes that she doesn't get proper for that. I know what she does. You know what I mean? She helps me out with New Vision, everything we do. You know what I mean? So, but like, I tell the kids real talk, go in your bathroom, sit there. That's where you'll be for 15 years making a dumb decision. Are you willing to do that?
You spoke briefly on the name New Vision, but could you elaborate a little more on how you came up with the name and what it means?
Like I said, I did some time, man, And when I came home, I wanted just to provide my time with helping the youth instead of going back to the streets. So I started helping out with different programs and things like that, helping coaching here, helping there. But personally, I didn't like how the programs were ran, or I don't like certain rules that people gotta go by, things like that. So I had to figure out, since not being mad at situations or try to start problem situations, to start my own. So my wife and I sat up and we typed up a 501(c) for a non-profit organization. It's called New Vision Ministries Incorporated. New Vision is about is a life change. That's what it's about. Like I told you, I'm from the streets. I chose to change. I didn't. No one made me change. I chose to change. But the New Vision change was to show these kids there's way more than life than Homewood, Lincoln, Wilkinsburg, Larimer, Garfield, West End. There's so much more out there. How can I show them sports? So it's a challenge. Pittsburgh's not a big basketball city. We're all about football. So I chose to take basketball on the road to prove that we are a basketball city. I do 7 tournaments a year, 7 different cities. I've been doing since 2015. I deal with inner city youth, literally, like kids that parents low budget, you want to call them low income, whatever you want, like that. Hood kids, kids in the CIS, the program, things like that. Those are the kids I deal with. But I also deal with schools like Central, Nash Prep, Obama. I got Westinghouse, the Academy, Stowe Rocks. I deal with kids from all types of city schools and everything like that. I'm not worried about where I'm from. It's about the mass of kids. New Vision started in 2015, literally with my thought, with my nephews, and believing in myself. I was at the gym, Kingsley Center. My nephew Ray, Shaw, Reese, like 2 more kids, and it was just us. And at the first day of practice, and I told them, I said, listen, we're gonna have some kids. As long as you tell your friend, you tell your friend, you tell your friend, you tell your friend, it's gonna happen. It's 10 years from now, man. I had over hundreds of kids come through my program. 10-year reunions this year. A lot of kids been through college, working good jobs. I've lost some kids, man. Kids got killed through gun violence and things like that. That really hurt. That sad. But it's also like, I know it's society reality. That's why I can't stop. That's why I keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing positive. Me and my wife got a summer camp for 12 and under kids now. It's our 3rd year with summer camp. Basketball, I do flag football coaching. I've coached baseball. I coach I can coach. With New Vision, the thing about I can do whatever I want. It's my baby. You know what I mean? I don't have no rules. I make the rules. That's what I wanted to be around as far as my life, my things that I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to do what I want when I want to do. So I schedule all my tournaments. I put my teams in anything that I want them to put in. No one can construct me. No one can stop me. No one can say, no, you can't do that. Like, that has happened to me in the past, working with different organizations. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. Like, I don't like being said no to. If I want to do it, I want to be able to do it. I want to show the kids, Pittsburgh kids can win in South Carolina. We can win in Michigan. We can win in Atlanta. We can win in Tennessee. So I challenge myself to see if I'm coaching these kids up enough to win. And I also believe in these kids that take out of town that we can win. I never doubt any team I have. Never. No matter what players I had, I've never doubted any team I've coached. I've taken kids with 5 players to championship. I don't care. I believe in what I believe in. It's what I believe in myself 100%. 100%. And anything I do, I believe in myself. And to that point, that what I believe in, I believe what I produce. So with the kids I produce, I feel I can win. Next weekend, I'll be in South Carolina for the Nationals. I feel I can win it. That's how I'm a confident guy. It's just that simple.
Would you coach high school?
Yeah, I just did too. Well, I was an assistant coach at Westinghouse the last 2 years. You know what I mean? That was cool, but it's different being an assistant than being a head coach, and that's like I've never been an assistant. I've always been a head coach. So to me, it was a different role I had to take. I had to take a back seat, and I can't coach the way I want to coach because it's not my team. I'm just there for support, helping and supporting the head coach and what he wants. So it was difficult. It was cool. It was fun to get in the atmosphere of high school, things like that. But also, like, there's a lot of politics in high school, man, that I've seen that I would have to really have a real good situation to get in high school because, like, I don't like being like handcuffed, and they handcuff coaches to things like that. I like to be able to be free, and not just say like do what I want, but like I like my structure, how I structure my things. So it'd be cool.
What happened to the high school basketball or even like summer league? Like I remember when we was young playing in Manchester League. We lead in Manchester League without Connie Hawkins for another game. Then we left that game and then went to Mellon for another league. Like, what happened to basketball? Like, how did football just take over everything?
I think it's the generational difference. A lot like the phones and video games and stuff involved. Like we was walking bike kids. You know what I mean? Like we used to ride bikes and walk everywhere. We didn't worry about nobody picking us up, nothing like that. So some of these kids got lazy, waiting on everybody to pick them up. But like, I can like right now, I'm starting to see the scene is coming back a little bit. It's trying to come back a little bit. This year, like me personally, like Jungle League is popping this year, Northside. I'll be in there. Come check us out. New Visions in that joint. We just played in City Parks on the South Side. I got a game on Thursday, playoff game. This Thursday we played in there. There's we get in Anwan Summer League down Lorimer, down the Costa joint. The boy Gil got the program on the South Side. There's a couple like it's coming. It's Coach Scoop got the hibachi little workouts for the middle school kids. It's tough. Get with him. Like there's the scene is popping. It's coming alive a little bit more. Not like how we had it though. Like you can't. OZ's popping again. Ozenham. I'm trying to get in there. I never got a call back from there. I'm trying to get in there this year too. So like bro, it's like honestly, the kids are in the house playing. They gamers. Like if they ain't a game, they ain't coming out to practice outside. Like these kids don't want to play outside. Like honestly, like I can only say like a lot of kids don't want to play outside. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to hit that ground, that pavement. Only a certain amount of kids will come out and play. Once they hear summer league ain't indoor, they might not sign up. So it's the breed that's coming up. I would say the cause of not having a lot outside, but it's a transition changing. Like literally, I've seen the last. But COVID messed things up too, though, bro. Like really, for real, because it made people stay in the house, get comfortable being in the house. So that was a big thing too. Yeah, COVID.
What's the difference between travel ball and AAU, if there is a difference?
I mean, there's certain AAU tournaments where they're only taking AAU accredited teams. You know what I mean? Credit teams, like you're in an AAU program, you pay the AAU fees to get all the different things. But in travel is you're a team that basically you can play in the AAU bracket but you can't get into AAU tournament that's just like some tournaments say certified AAU only. Then it says AAU and others. So that's really it's AAU caps who they want to be. If you're not an AAU affiliate, you can't play in their tournaments. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean. But there's like you can get in the EYBL, you can get on the grassroots, you can get on Adidas, you can get on Big Time Hoops, you can get on Teammate. Like those are all like EYBL. That's the Nike circuit, Adidas circuit. Those are the top two circuits. But the grassroots is good circuits too. Big Time Hoops, Teammate Basketball, Hoop Guru. Those are the good ones. You know what I mean? Like it's the thing about it is you wanna be able to get to the exposure tournaments where you know there's going to be college coaches, things like that there. So like for me personally, when I look for tournaments. I look for exposure with look for guaranteed games, like 3 games guaranteed. I always want at least 3 games guaranteed. I don't want to travel to Atlanta for 2 games. You know, that's a long trip there for 2 games. So 3 games guaranteed. You get 3 games guaranteed, then you get pulled to basically you get back into bracket play. So if you go 2-1. In your bracket, then Sunday you'll get placed into the first, second bracket, whatever you do like that. But there's different in competition. There's definitely different in competition. Like the Pittsburgh scene, there's not that much competition as far as our tournaments in Pittsburgh. It's about the same majority of teams in there all the time. I'll play a Pittsburgh tournament for warm ups, things like that. Excuse me, but like. I like out of town, like I said, I like out of town for the excitement, challenge for myself as a coach to see where I'm at as far as coaching levels, things like that. Coaching teams I never see before, I can't scout. That's the thing about travel ball, you can't scout these teams. There's no video on them. Like you get a schedule, all you're gonna see, you can find a team that you got and go to their Instagram page. That's all you're gonna get out of them. But you don't know these teams. You never seen them play those real full games, so. It's exciting to me to go on there and play a team from Seattle that don't know me, I don't know them. But that's what it comes down. I've been in a lot of tournaments and I get the same feeling every time before every tournament. I just get ready. Like I just be like jittery. Soon the tip off come, I just be ready. You know what I mean? But I tell my kids all the time, like we confident. I don't doubt them at all. There's no doubt ever with any team I had ever. You know what I mean? I played 4 games in one day with one team. You know what I mean? That's how crazy they get sometimes.
Now I didn't coach. I didn't did events. I didn't had picking up kids every day. Had kids stand here. I never took kids out the state though. Like. How did you get the parents to trust you to do that? Because that's big.
Look, and it's crazy. Like it's just I ain't do nothing. Like I just told them my plan. Like I got a registration. Let them read overtime. Like listen, like I like my first year. My first trip was to Philadelphia, and. Took 10 kids, we ride out there, and I drive too. We drive, man. We road runners, you know what I mean? So the parents really just entrusted me. Like I didn't have to tell them no story, give them no pitch. I just told them what it was. Like I got the hotels already. Like the money that you like, there's a fee. It's not free. Like. It's not free, you know what I mean? Nothing like that. So there's tournament fees for kids like that. So but there's fundraising, so the parents don't gotta pay. So I fundraise. You do fundraising, you don't never gotta spend no money. But I'm blessed, man. Like honestly, like the kids trust me and my wife. And that like my first few years, it was just me and my wife, literally, with all the kids. My wife do the books, I coach the team. You know what I mean? And we rock. We rock and roll, you know what I mean? I coach 2-3 teams in one tournament. Or she'll coach a team, I'll coach a team over there. You know what I mean? But it's all about getting the kids out of the environment. If you never see it, how you gonna think you can get there? That's the biggest thing, man. You can't watch YouTube all day and think you're gonna get there. I'm gonna give you reality. If you and my thing is like I just like bro, I just start doing tryouts for my program. I used to just take everybody. Like really, you know what I mean? I just started doing trials because of the structure that I'm trying to be more better as far as things. It's just me still. Like I still it's still just me. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like I still grind. It's still I'm picking kids up and going to practice. I got practice at night. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind the grind because I know the outcome. That's the biggest thing about it. I don't mind the grind, man, because it's the biggest thing, real stuff, man. So me coming from where I come from, I'm a hustler at heart. I grind. I get to it. So when I was younger and did a lot of things, I took all that grind in the streets, and I did all the street negative. I flipped it to New Vision, and that same mentality is positive. So now, instead of me trying to do that, I gotta practice. I'm coaching. My kids are in sports. It's just all positive. So I flipped the script. Same mentality though. Just turn it over here. That's what New Vision is really about. My flip. My new vision. You know what I mean? I knew where I was at. I knew what I was did, what I was doing. I didn't want to do it no more. I want to do this. And now I'm a leader now over here, so I got to lead by example to whoever's following behind me, all the kids. So I know what I do. I watch what I do and watch what I say because I know who's always watching. There's always eyes on me, always. You know what I mean? But they're good eyes now. Before they was over there, now they're all good eyes. So I play my part. At the end of the day, I don't look for no kudos. I ain't looking for no write-ups, nothing like this, you know what I mean? Like, I love what you're doing. I just want to get my word out, you know what I mean? But I don't look for no accolades. And like I told you, my thing, I get paid from kids' smiles and expressions. You know what I mean? Like, hearing you walking down the street in Michigan, like, wow, bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that. I'm doing my job. That's what it's about. Taking them on a college campus, South Carolina, Temple, Maryland, let them know you can come to the school if you want to. You gotta want it though. I'm just showing you. My job is open up doors. That's my job. If they close them, I can't control that. I can't save everybody. I don't try. Honestly, I stick to my guns. I stick to my morals. I do what I know. I've had kids. My bro had a kid last year. Man, was one of my who he wanted to be in the streets. Like you asked me before, he chose the streets over coming to play basketball. I can't stop that. I can't. You know what I mean? I know when it's like, all right, bro. Like at the end of the day, I'm not their fathers either, so I can't put my hands on them. I can't. Cause you can't do that. I got an hour and a half, 3 hours a week with them, then I got a game. That's all I got with them. So he chooses the streets over coming to practice. I'm not going to chase him. I'm not. I got 10 other kids that's coming to practice. So yeah, it's not that I left him behind, cause I just talked to him the other day. Literally, we just talk. We communicate, but at the same time, we all make choices. At the end of the day, we all human. We make choices. That's choices he made. You know what I mean? I still got love for him. Always will.
I definitely want to get into Hammer Egger, but I got one more question. Why don't Juan have a building the wide? That's the strictly his for whatever he want to do. Why don't you have the Hosanna House? I don't understand why if y'all doing such these great things, they see y'all doing the work. How come there's not people saying, oh, dang, he got a good thing going right here. Boom, here's the keys to this. Do you. Like, why is it so hard when you got to find a place to play and Why, bro? Why is this thing so hard? Not to cut you off, though. Like, you're creating change in lives. Like, y'all are building, y'all ain't just having practice, y'all are building young men up. So why don't y'all have the keys to do whatever y'all want to do to a building? Why is it so hard?
I don't got no answer, bro, because it's like I've tried to talk to the Hosanna House and just use their gym just in general. Like, and my thing is, I ain't coming to asking for nothing for free. I want to sit down, get a contract, figure it out. Like, and I mean, they don't want to sit down with nobody, bro. Like, I never tried to ride home with Wyatt, and I mean, I was just with Juan last night. I know Juan good dude. He you know what I mean, he been in the trenches a long time.
Shout out Juan.
Straight up. So it's like, I don't, bro. Like, I just don't know. Like, it's like, bro, I come to Lincoln and use the gym. Shout out to Miss Carla and the Lincoln Post and all them, bro. Like, I appreciate them. I've been coming to them. They let me use their gym weight rooms for years, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they appreciate what I do with my program. I use a church in Wilkesburg for years. They let me use their gym. It's a Methodist church. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's like, now I'm using the gym in White Oak. Because he giving me, he like what my program, what I'm doing. But I can't get the Hosanna House for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's open every day. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm a type of dude, like, I ain't begging nobody for nothing, man. You know what I mean? I ask you, I come to you 2-3 different occasions, and you still can't give me no reason why you, like, I asked this why don't you give me one night a week? You don't even use the gym. It's always the runaround. It's not the third, so, hey, man, like, I'm going to be blessed when I get my own building, and it's going to be all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it's going to be. It's going to be all good, you know what I mean? So, like, that's like, me and my wife, we pray on just our blessings. Like I said, we got a little building right now around summer camp, but like I know we need a building with a gym in it so we can do everything in one-stop shop. But it's gonna come, like a school. I'm gonna get a school or something. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's gonna come. I'm one of my attributes. I'm patient. I'm patient. I'm blessed, man. I know it's gonna come, and I manifest things. So, like, my building gonna come. I'm gonna get like a sports complex or a school. Watch it coming. New vision. It's coming.
Speaking on your wife too, man. Shout out Candace, man. I know you spoke briefly on it, but how important is she?
Everything. Telling you, bro. And that's before I've been with my wife almost 20 years, man. Literally, man. And I put her through so much because of my lifestyle and things I was doing. But my wife she's the rocker of everything, man. She's the glue to what makes us stick. And I mean us, I mean, it's like, me and my wife, we a power couple, man. Like, she's the power entity that she's low key behind the scenes, I'm up front. So, I mean, nobody knows what she do. She does everything, though. She does everything. There's nothing that she doesn't do. Like, straight up, bro. I'm talking about, she works her ass off to the fullest extent. Not just being a mom. On top of being a mom, she runs everything, man. Like, all everything that we own, that we have, my wife runs it all behind the scenes. And I'm telling y'all straight up, I'm the helper. She runs it all. You know what I mean? Like, straight up, Candace, she does it all from Breathe Easy, her home care agency. She's the mastermind. New Vision. All paperwork need to get done. Anything that needs to get typed up. All the hotels that I need. All my tournaments that I need. She makes sure everything is booked, paid, everything. She makes sure everything is everything. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just, she's a blessing. I'm appreciative to her. I'm grateful. I wouldn't be who I am, the man I am today, without the things that we've been through. You know what I mean? My beautiful wife, mother of my kids, everything, man. Like, she is the rock and foundation of New Vision, of all our businesses that we do. Like, man, like, real talk. Y'all see me a lot. I mean, I do a lot more social media than she does, but she's the one who runs everything. Just know that.
Shout out Ken. Helmet Ager, man. How'd that come about, man?
Yeah, man. That's another one of our dreams, man. Like, me and my wife have certain different types of dreams that we blessed to be accomplishing. Like, my wife always wanted to own her own home care agency. She's about to have almost 10 years of that in. We both wanted a nonprofit. We want to have 10 years of that in. I've always wanted a diner. About to have 5 years come January. We do music. We got a record label called One Way Entertainment. About to have 4 years in that. We love music. But Ham and Eggers came about, I've been cooking for a long time, for real. People don't know, since Nene's, back in the day. My family had a spot called Nene's. But I really got into cooking once I came home from jail. I went to culinary school and got my degree, and I fell in love with cooking because I learned the aspect of cooking that I didn't know about. The biggest thing about cooking is you got to understand the patience of cooking. It's not a career that's going to give you abundance of money up front. You got to work. You got to work in the industry to think you want to get some money or make some things. I worked every department in the kitchen. I worked at Eden Park for almost 10 years in 2 different branches. I ran a hotel for 5 years. I worked in diners. So it was COVID, man. COVID hit and everything got shut down. I was at home chilling. Me and my wife doing nothing. Well, my wife still had her home. I wasn't doing nothing. My wife was always doing something. So I was bored. So a guy I know had reached out to me, asked if I want to cook during COVID. And I was like, we talked negotiations and the money was right. So I went to go cook. And he had a bar and his wife owned a diner. So he asked, can I help out both? And they'll pay me double if I worked out both. So I worked on both during COVID. And during COVID, I worked a diner, and the diner was it was what I wanted. And conversation came up, and one day the lady asked her, like, would you ever sell this? And she was like, I don't know, I'm getting kind of bored, I might. So I'm like, all right. And it was December 2020. I get a text message from the lady. She says, do you want to buy the diner? It was Christmas Eve, actually. I tapped my wife, said, babe, look at this. She read it. I'm like, is she for real? So I texted her back, said, yes. Are you serious? She said, yes. So I'm like, all right, cool. How about after Christmas break, in January, after Christmas break, and then we'll come talk about it. She said, fine. So January 1st came up, I called her. She ignored my calls. She ignored my calls for like 3 days. So I was getting had a little attitude. So I called her husband and spoke to him. And he was like, I don't know why she's not returning calls. Like, you still want to buy the diner? You still can buy the diner. So I'm like, yeah. So he called us up. Me and my wife went to go meet him. Called his notary up. Discussed numbers and things like that. basically, it was January, I think like January 8th or 9th or something like that. It was my mom's birthday. We brought it down on my mom's birthday, January 9th. So we bought it down, and my wife bought it down and got everything switched over. I had a trip to go to Vegas for my friend's birthday. So I had the trip planned, and the plan was when I come back, we gonna open the diner under new management, under me and my wife and everything. So get the inventory, make the orders and everything, get the food out and that. I go to Vegas and get delayed in Vegas and miss my flight and almost missed the grand opening. But I ended up making it open on my daughter's birthday on January 19th, 2021. And honestly, the thing I was just thinking, like, are they gonna come because I'm here now, or are they not gonna come because I'm here now? Those are my questions I was asking myself. And I was like, man, they're gonna come. They're gonna come. It was just me and my wife. I didn't have any employees yet. The first week, it was just me and my wife. She ran the front and ran the back. And I made money. And that showed me that I can do it. After that first day, I had no doubt. No doubt. I believe in my abilities and produce. And it's going, and the biggest thing, bro, is I'm a competitor with myself. I can't lose, man. I can't lose. If I put myself in position, I fight to win. Like, I went to Central to prove that I can compete with all the white boys, that I can do whatever they want to do. Nothing different between us. We're all the same. So, coaching, I want to compete against the best. I don't care what your record is. I don't care who you got. Beat me. That's how I think. I hear how everybody talk about this kid, that kid. Well, he never played against me, so I don't know. That's how I think. With the diner, I compete against McDonald's, Denny's, Bob Evans, things like that. I can't let them beat me. That's how I think. So I'm not going to let them beat me. So I get up every day, regardless of staff or no staff, and my diner's going to be open. Because I'm not going to lose. Point blank, period. I was born a winner. I win. I was always winning. I'm going to keep winning. I'm confident. I'm not going to say I can't do something. If you say no to me, I'm going to show you why you should say yeah. If you say I can't, I'm going to show you how I could. There's no doubt in me. You know what I mean? I'm deep in my faith. I believe what I can believe in. I know God bless me. So I don't worry about a lot of things, really. I stick to what I stick to. I know what I know at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to Ham and Eggers, New Vision, Breathe Easy, One Way, I believe in what I can do, what my wife can do. I believe we're going to win. It doesn't matter. Like, negative over here, hate over there, I'm still going to win. Because I know. I believe in myself. I don't need a lot of people to believe in me. I'm not worried about any of that. God bless me, and I know I'm good. He blessed me, my family, and everybody around me. Like, that's simple, like real talk. So I'm good. I'm a win. In the diner, like I love the diner, man. Like it's what I wanted. I'm open from 6 to 2. It's just that simple. I'm not a people pleaser. I do it so I can do. I call at 2 o'clock because I have kids. I want to be there for my kids. My kids are in sports, dancing, singing, everything. I don't want to miss it. So I make my own schedule so I can do that. It's just that simple, man. Like that's what I wanted. That's what I dreamed about. I wanted a diner so I can control my own time. I worked dinner shift for 10 years. That's terrible. Like dinner shift is an all-day thing. You miss your kid's life. I don't want to do that. I missed 7 years of my kid's life from being in prison. I don't want to miss no more of that. Like straight up,
What's the ultimate goal?
man. Just you know what? I never thought of it. You know what I mean? Like it's just like people be like, people look at money, like when you get this big money, is that money ain't nothing to me like that though. Like if I get a grant $50,000, that don't make me change. That don't make nothing different. Like you know what I mean? Honestly, that's not. I'ma still be the same person, still do the same thing I do. You know what I mean? Like so, like the ultimate goal. Like my goal honestly is, man, I just want all the kids to be good, man. And I ain't talking about in sports, just in life. Like, bro, life, you know, life is hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we been in different scenarios together. You know what I mean? We see each other in different ways, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want them kids to have to even feel that. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's like, I tell them about the lifestyle of back in the day. So don't do that to put yourself in that. But now they making it now like the law now is a hustle. Like people don't understand. Like they making this like a economic little change when it comes to these arrests now. Like you can be tried as a adult at 16 now. So that means they gonna get, if you get 10 years, they gonna get paid for you being in jail for all those years at 16. Instead of being when you was 18 as an adult. They making everything like a money scheme. You know what I mean? So the biggest goal, I just try to keep them out of it. Stay positive, man. Like the biggest thing is like, I know what your friend is doing. You know what your friend is doing. It ain't right, so why should you do it? Don't be a follower, be a leader. The biggest thing that I'm proud of is like honestly like my oldest son. He makes me proud every day, man. Because the things he does on his own. Welding, he applied for a janitor job at a school on his own, things like that. Because he don't want to do what his friends be doing. He want to do what he want to do. So like, I never thought about the biggest outcome of the goal or thing like that. New Vision is, I just want everybody to understand, New Vision is about change. Like my logo is sunglasses. So you can see, look for a difference, man. Look for it. You wake up in alarm every day, you want something different, look for something. Go try for something different. You wake up in Homewood, try for something, think of something different. You don't gotta be stuck just cause you there. That's the biggest thing, man. You open your mind. I want to open your mind. That's my biggest thing. I want kids open their minds up, man. Show them different things so they can be like, oh wow, I never even knew this. But it's the biggest goal is, man, is positive vibes, man. like I can't really give you no specific answer because like honestly, because you never know what's gonna happen every day. Society changes, kids changes, the world changes. I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna be me. If you know who I am, if you met me when I was a kid, through my good days, my bad days, you met me in prison, you met me coaching, I'm the same dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a genuine dude at heart. Nah, man, I want the best for everybody. You know what I mean? Like real talk. I ain't a hater. Never been a hater. You know what I mean? But the biggest thing is, I just want the kids to understand there's more to society than their society. More their community than their community. So I'm gonna keep doing New Vision. My oldest son asked me, Cause he don't hoop no more. My son don't hoop no more. He's a worker, man. He likes working. But he asked me like, Dad, if I don't play no more, is you gonna stop New Vision? I said, New Vision ain't about you, son. It's not about just you. It's about the kids, man. I can't stop because you ain't playing. So it's not just about my kids. It's not. It's about the youth. You know what I mean? It's about the youth. It's not. It's about the youth, man. If you can show them the right way and they steer the wrong way, it's not your fault. I had to learn that. I used to be hard on myself in the beginning, but I had to learn I can't save everybody. I can't. You know what I mean? I can care about everybody, but I can't save everybody. I learned that, man. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I stick to my morals, my code, what I live by, and I stand on my own. I'm a leader. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean I don't take opinions. I'm not a stubborn. No, I listen, but I lead though. You know what I mean? I don't follow behind a lot. I lead. You know what I mean? And I listen. I definitely listen. I definitely listen though.
My brother, I want to say I appreciate you coming through, man.
Appreciate you, dog.
Congratulations on 10 years.
Yeah,
I can't
man,
wait to
10
see the
years,
next
man.
10. I can't wait to see the next 10 after that,
Matter of
man.
fact, man, make sure I'm gonna let you know, come bring the camera, man. You know what I'm saying? Come shoot some flicks, now, man. I appreciate you, man. 10 years, man. The date gonna come out. I'll post on my page, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have a big shindig, man. It's gonna be free food, free drinks, you know what I mean? Couple games. I got some, man, listen, I got some chains to give away, some gold chains for hoops to give away. I got some championship belts to give away. I might got, I don't know. I don't know if I got no ring. I got some things though, man. I might give a couple giveaways, definitely, man. But New Vision 10-year anniversary coming up, man. Please, everybody, come out and enjoy. It might be a 2-day event, night and day. I'm trying to see how I want to do it because it's gonna be big, man. DJ gonna be there, everything. Bouncy house for the kids. It's gonna be big, man. Just know, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bring fresh area. It ain't about just New Vision. I'm about community. It's for New Vision, but I want everybody to come out, you know what I mean? Because I've been everywhere. So, you know what I mean? I have enough food for everybody. Definitely. Drinks, free food, you know what I mean? Definitely, man. I'm having Treo coming out with the camera. I have my bro going to be out there with his stuff. I got a couple of vendors going to be out there already, you know what I mean? So, just lock in, definitely, man. We're going man, my page, Warren New Vision on Facebook. If you don't know, follow me, man. I do nothing but stuff for the positive vibes, man, with the kids, man. I party too, you know what I mean? I go out. I'm real. I live a life, you know what I'm saying? I have a wife. We do things, you know what I mean? So, but listen, man. One thing before I end it, New Vision is definitely something you want to get involved with. Start from age 5 to 19, man. You know what I mean? And that don't mean after 19, that don't mean I don't deal with you. It's just 19 is the cutoff age for sports now. So I can't coach you no more. But I can always be there for you as a mentor. Phone's open, talk to, I pull up. You need me to pull up. Hey, man, I'm Mr. Do It All, man, and I love doing it. Real talk, man.
No doubt. Much love, brother.
My man, appreciate you, man.